extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He's got it inside the 10.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They call the draw play here. Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Conference championship on the line. Now it's third and goal on the opening drive. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Minnesota. Great connection there for 6 points. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
7, Wisconsin, 0. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18, returning and trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Fights through a tackle. And he's swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
He makes the catch. The gamble pays off, and they take an 8-7 lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pass caught. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Throwing off play action. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He makes the catch. Where was the coverage?
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback keeps the football. Running with purpose. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the deep.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And they'll down this punt near the 45. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Minnesota in front here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He breaks free. What a stiff arm. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for a man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really, for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. The shotgun running play call. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dane, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
Short connection to the tight end here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. Players are down the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Runs through the defender. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Golden Gophers will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Crosses the 35. Quarterback in the clear. Touchdown, Minnesota. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down his back. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Badgers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Screen to the receiver in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Crosses the 45. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with their running play. Has the first down and more. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an outbound. The catch made. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. A completion makes it second down. They'll run it here. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And the Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they jump up here in the second half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
29, Minnesota, 22.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Breaks an open spot. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Badgers. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Badgers will line up now. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second and goal for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Wisconsin, 43. Minnesota, 29.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's going to take off. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here.
43. Minnesota, 29.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they're able to get him down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Golden Gophers churn out another first down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got room to run. pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
He hands it to the back. The gain is 3, and now it's 2nd down and 7. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Here comes a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Now, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offense. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Minnesota, 37.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And what a grab by the sophomore. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to right, this one caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Chewing clock with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Breaks into the clear. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.